Hey guys, it's Paul. I just wanted to thank all you guys for checking out my Rob Zombie video essay or documentary, if that's what you want to call it. But what this is mostly about is the Rob Zombies remake sequel that had recently come out. A lot of people have been messaging me, asking me what I thought of it now that it had finally been released. And of course, I mean, there's not much I could say really because I think we could all agree that the movie kind of sucked. I mean, I think there's probably a few people that probably like it, but even people who like the remake think it sucks. So that kind of proves my point. The movie had to be garbage, and I'm not surprised. I mean, there's nothing that I could talk about here that would that you haven't heard already from other reviews. I think it's almost unanimous that that movie is pretty bad. Now, before all you guys start going off saying, "Oh, you paid to see a Rob Zombie movie," wow. No, I didn't pay to see it. I mean, there are lots of ways to see a movie without paying for it. But I think the biggest problem is that the movie is very cliche, first of all. I mean, before I get into the cliche stuff, let's talk about how the movie starts. You got this whole really weird thing with the hallucinations with the white horse. Now, when you have a symbol in the movie, which Rob Zombie was trying to do with the white horse, what you're supposed to do is, symbols are supposed to be subtle. I mean, I'm talking about symbols and metaphors in movies, not symbols like logos. I mean, a symbol in a movie is supposed to be subtle, because you want your audience to think about it. Or if they're intelligent enough, let that intelligence pay off and realize what that symbol is. Right in the beginning of the movie, you have this quote from some sleep analysis book. I don't remember what it was, but the book is that quote is pretty much telling us this is what a white horse means. And then we get a picture of a white horse on a table. I mean, come on, the audience, you're not supposed to tell the audience that they're stupid and that you have to lay everything out for them. You're supposed to make the audience think, okay? Also, like I said, you want a symbol to be, or a metaphor to be subtle, because you don't want to make it obvious. But the white horse plays no purpose in the hallucinations. I mean, make the mother riding the horse, riding into the hallucination on the horse, or flying in. I don't know. Give the horse a purpose. But the horse is there just to be a symbol. I mean, come on, we're not stupid. It's so tacky and so amateur to do something like that. But that's how it was. And really, I think a lot of those hallucinations were only there for two reasons. One being filler. The second being, well, he wanted his wife to be in another one of his movies, and since he killed her in the last movie, had to figure something out around it, so that's how he did that. Now, another problem that a lot of people had with the movie, and a lot of people have been talking about this, but I'm not so sure, but didn't Laurie take Michael's mask off at the end of the first film, the remake? In this film, he has his mask on in the ambulance. I think it's an ambulance, whatever it is. But even if she had not taken the mask off at the end of part one, you know, crime scene investigators would have taken the mask off to further identify the body. They just wouldn't leave it on the victim. I mean, or the criminal, whatever in this case. But whatever, that's not what I'm talking about here. The problem is that something so cliche happens. I could just think of two movies off the top of my head where this happened. The ambulance that is carrying Myers' body gets into a wreck. Now, where have I seen this before? Well, obviously Halloween 4. Not really an ambulance, they're just transporting the body. It's the same concept. Get into a crash, Myers is gone. And oh, don't forget that Myers was shot like 6 times in the previous movie. And his body must be pretty banged up from the accident, right? But he's still able to bang the door down inside this, inside the truck, and cut the paramedic's neck or something. This is just crazy. It's crazy because, well, come on. Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman movie, even played this one. I mean, this is just so cliche. But later in the film, they talk about how the body just went missing. How does it... Come on, didn't they look at this and say, well, the doors are pretty dented up, and this guy's throat is cut, and, well, maybe Myers got away. We can't find the body. Rob Zombie had said, when he was making the first film, he wanted this story to play in a realistic world where, you know, he wanted to put some science into it. I mean, like psychosis and stuff into it. This just clearly doesn't make any sense. It's not logical, and it's just not logical right in the surface of it. So the movie starts off pretty bad, and you could just feel that this was just a rushed movie. Rob Zombie did it. I don't even know why he did it when he didn't have any passion. It didn't look like he put any effort into this movie. He just used a bunch of cliches and stereotypes to just make this movie, and we get the same stupid characters, white trash characters, horrible dialogue with a lot of profanity and all that stuff. Here's another thing I've had a lot of trouble with this movie. I thought that the original movie, the original remake, I must say, I thought that took place like the late 70s or the early 80s or something like that. This movie, it's hard to tell when it takes place. You've got modern cars. I think I've seen like flat screen monitors and stuff like that. I mean, when the hell does this movie take place? Weird Al is in the movie. So, I don't know. Nobody seems to know when the hell this movie takes place in. It's just, this movie's chaos. But, like I said, we expected that, right? Because it is a sequel to a remake, which most of the time they don't work out very well. This movie opened up number 3 at the box office, I believe, if I'm right. And I'm so happy that The Final Destination, I better correct the title, stupid title, but that made number 1 at the box office. So I'm really happy about that. I don't want to see any more of these being made. I mean, even though they pretty much killed Myers at the end of this movie, again, no, they could always figure out a way to make another one. Rob Zombie once again claims he's not going to make another one, but who knows? On that note, talking about Rob Zombie, he's going to remake The Blob, but he doesn't want The Blob in the movie. What the hell? I mean, all you Rob Zombie fans out there, don't you, if you didn't realize it before that there's something wrong with this guy, making The Blob without The Blob in it, isn't it clear now that there's something wrong with Rob Zombie? He did an interview with Variety where he said that, oh, people aren't scared of gooey messes anymore, so, or something like that. I'm not saying the exact quote, but he doesn't want it to have The Blob in it. That's what The Blob is. That's like having Friday the 13th without Jason or any mention of Jason. It's just nonsense. On that note, once again, thanks for everybody who saw the Rob Zombie video essay that I put up. Like I expected, a lot of you, well, I don't know you guys watching this right now, but a lot of people put a lot of stupid comments, immature comments, but I already expected that. I mean, the YouTube community is very predictable. But I got a lot of messages of people really loving this. I mean, like hardcore Halloween fans that really appreciated the effort and time I put into this. So some of the dumb comments, I'll just touch on them now. I didn't read everything. I mean, I read the comments for the first 2 days the video was up, and then I just kind of, didn't care anymore because most of them were just stupid comments. But one of them, I thought this was funny, that one of them said, oh, well, I should go to film school and learn how difficult it is to make a movie so I could kind of, I guess, empathize with Rob Zombie. Well, I did go to film school, and I do have a film degree in film studies and production, so you're an idiot. So I hate when people just say stuff without knowing me. All these personal attacks, and they don't even know me. But I expected it, so whatever. Another comment that a lot of people were leaving is that Halloween's just a movie. What's the big deal? It's just a movie. But let me say this. It's not just a movie. The Halloween franchise as a whole is not just a movie, or not just movies, in the same sense that Shakespeare's plays are not just plays. They're not just stage plays, okay? They affected a lot of people in positive ways, maybe some in negative ways. Whether they're good or not doesn't matter. It's how it had affected society. The Halloween franchise, for better or worse, had an impact on society because Michael Myers is a pop icon now. These movies are not just movies. They're part of our American culture. It's part of who we are. We grew up watching these movies. From young little kids, growing up, seeing sequels, after sequel being made, going to the movies with your friends, watching these sequels, you kind of see the evolution of the franchise. These are not just movies. They're part of who we are as a culture. So I care about my culture. I care about my childhood, and that's why I made this partially. But I also made it because I wanted to practice my editing skills, and I enjoy writing, and I enjoy argumentation, so that's also why I made it. But these are not just movies. The fans live by these movies because this is what they grew up on. My next video essay that I hope to do, and it might be a while before it's finished, but I've been working on it, is how New Line Cinema, or Sean Cunningham, either of them, how together they both destroyed the Friday the 13th franchise. Sean Cunningham had made a lot of stupid decisions. He had never even seen any sequel after Part 2 before Jason Goes to Hell was made. But look out for that, and I hope to do some more reviews. I know I said I was going to do some reviews well, City in Panic. I will do it soon. I'm sorry, guys. I've been traveling and doing some things. So, this has been Paul. For all of you Rob Zombie groupies who hate what I put together, well, guess what? I don't have to answer to any of you. If you don't like it, I don't care. Don't watch it. But I think Halloween 2 sequel to the remake makes it clear that Rob Zombie destroyed Halloween. If the remake didn't make it clear already, this should have made it clear by now, because my ratings on my videos for that Rob Zombie video essay had went up ever since Halloween 2 was released. So I think that goes to show that people are starting to realize the damage that has been done to the Halloween franchise. So I guess that's it for now. So look out for more videos. I hope I could do some soon. This has been Paul. Later, guys.